Hey everyone. I know it's been a while, so yeah, I'm long overdue for an update. No cats that just failed to show up on screen this time, but instead, you're just getting some footage from a couple of games I've been playing recently. But not Mass Effect, even though I just ran through that whole series for the first time over the last couple of months. Go figure. That would be more of a pain to record right now, I think, though. But everything's a pain to record. I'll explain later. So, here's the long and short of what's going on and why I haven't gotten back to doing videos yet. If you watched the last update, you might remember that I said I was getting ready to close on a house and move out of an apartment, and that my PC was permanently disabled. Yeah. So let's tackle those, huh? As for the house, we did eventually manage to close on that, but it took an extra month. Literally the day after I recorded that video, the people selling the house discovered that they still had a couple of liens against the house, so they couldn't sell it. For those of you who don't know what a lien is, and that's spelled L-I-E-N, the basics is that they had some debts. The people that they owed money to declared that those debts were tied to the house, so they couldn't sell that house until the debts were paid. Yeah, this is legal. Even if they want to sell the thing to specifically pay off those debts, it's all legal. It's also largely how car loans end up working, so you know how that goes. So, for about a month, they were in court to have that debt forgiven. Another long story short, not too long before they put the house up for sale, they declared bankruptcy. This might have cleared those debts, but for some reason, they forgot about the debts, or it wasn't revealed, and those debts didn't get included in the bankruptcy hearings. Yeah. So they spent about a month in court trying to get those debts forgiven, and in the end, the judges just kind of laughed at them for that, so they ended up having us give them a chunk of the money we were paying for the house beforehand, and using that to pay off the debts so we could pay them the rest of the money for the house. Yeah. That was kind of an emotionally exhausting day, and, well, emotionally exhausting month, really, and did not leave me in great shape to really try to even think about recording. Not that I could have, because I didn't have a computer yet, but, you know, it kind of took its toll on me for a while, and it took me a while to get over being angry about it. Even though I continue to get angry every time I go to the mailbox and still see some more of their mail coming in because they haven't gotten them or their company's mail forwarded yet, and I have to keep having it sent back to them. But then, after all of the house issues were settled and we moved in, my trusty old 22-year-old tank of a car finally gave up the ghost. So I got to spend another couple of weeks renting a car and going shopping for one. So, because I'd never driven anything newer than a 10-year-old car, I decided to go with a brand new car. 2016 Hyundai. In fact, there's even a picture of me shaking the car salesman's hand out there somewhere if you know my real name and how to look for it. But I'm not linking that here. No. But with a shiny new car that says that there's a shiny new car payment and shiny new higher insurance payments, because you kind of have to get full coverage instead of just collision and all that stuff. Granted, that wasn't really all that financially backbreaking since I wasn't paying rent anymore, but still, yeah, all the utilities went up, so, yeah, house insurance costs a bunch, so yeah, I'm now, after bills, I have less money out of my paychecks now, but, you know, so I've had to take more hours off work. Not that I really have a choice, but, you know, they kinda force more hours on me anyway, but I couldn't really do much to turn them down. You know how that goes. Some of you do anyway. Some of you that have had to live real life and have, you know, been out of college and all for a while. Yay. So, time for making videos has been kind of cut down considerably most weeks. Some weeks I only get to work 40, but you know, a lot of weeks it's 50 plus, which are fun. Anyway, and as for the computer, I did manage to actually get a pretty nice one. Even still had Windows 7 on it. Windows 7, an i7 Intel processor, 32 gigabytes RAM. The only thing that's really kind of lacking is the graphics card, and that's like a GTX 490. But, you know, when that one fails to work, I can have it completely replaced and get another 2 or 3 years out of this puppy. i7's nice. Kinda useless at the moment, but it won't be for long. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, I'll probably have to get the graphics card replaced before I have to worry about whether the processor is, you know, up to snuff anymore. So anyway, yeah, except for a couple of years there, and even in anticipation of doing recordings of stuff that can't be taken out of full screen, I decided to pull up a dual monitor setup. However, part of the thing with this PC is they installed a funky little sound manager called Beats. Beats by Dre. Beats Audio, technically. But same thing as kind of the whole Beats by Dre, you know, kind of thing. And this does not work in the same way as your typical Windows sound mixer and such. This one likes to rebalance everything as you go. So, hopefully I will have gotten some of this sorted out, and you will at least get the however long this video ends up being worth of gameplay with, you know, the sound behind it. But there's a pretty good chance it's going to, you know, just in the middle of playing the game, it's going to rebalance the sound and pull the sound of the game out of stereo mix and directly on the speaker, which means it won't be recorded by my capture software anymore. It likes to do this a lot. And because of all the aforementioned stuff, I haven't really had time to dig in and really tear apart the Beats to try to figure out why it's doing that. Yay. So yeah, that 50-hour plus weeks at work, and, you know, just in general I don't have the time or patience to tweak a whole lot lately. Yeah, just haven't really had a chance to get back into recording because of all these little problems. However, I will say this: if you guys are really starved for me and my ability to blather on about video games while they play in the background, in not too long, I don't know exactly when because we haven't started recording it yet, but Magic Lorelei and I will be doing a co-let's play. She doesn't want to say the name of the game. She doesn't want to really give any hints on it. But I will say this: she has never played it, and I have never seen it. I've seen snippets here and there, but not enough to actually... I've seen one image set from the game directly, and a couple of thumbnails on YouTube in my recommended videos, but have not seen the game, have not played it, and she has seen quite a bit of it, I think. I don't know how much, but she's seen it. So the goal is, this is going to be a semi-blind Let's Play, where I'm going to be the one playing it, and she's going to be the one, you know, pointing out my mistakes and laughing at my failures, and I presume a lot of deaths. So yeah, everyone gets to laugh at me for this one. And it will probably be posted on her channel. When this thing gets off the ground, I will post a short little video linking to it. But I'll say this, it's not a sequel to anything we've done before, so don't get your hopes up about that. So anyway, speaking of Magic Lorelei, she is now my roommate. I just happen to have a spare bedroom open in the house. At the same time, she was looking for a place to stay, so she and all 3 of her cats took it up. So if you've been keeping track, there are now 5 cats in this house, which are all indoor cats. I'll let you imagine the cost of food and litter. Even if one of the 5 would probably do okay as an outdoor cat, yeah, he's full black. So, yeah, full black cat, no, he's not going outdoors. Especially not in October. No, just not happening. So anyway, if I can ever get all these sound problems sorted out, you can look forward to the Let's Play of Retro Game Challenge 2. Yeah, that's still the first thing I'm posting on my own. See, the thing is, even about that, I do have quite a bit of it recorded from a while back, long before my old PC died. Yeah, I have a hard drive reader, so I can just pull it out. I just pulled out the hard drive at the dead computer and could pull the videos off of it. No problem there. But the thing is, I wasn't done with the game. I was in the middle of the RPG. And as far as I can tell, there are no walkthroughs or anything like that of this RPG that actually work very well. So, if I were to pick up where I left off, that would mean I would have to figure out what I'd done in the RPG, and then figure out what I still needed to do, because it doesn't give you a lot of hints for parts of this RPG. It's a fair bit trickier than the first RPG was. Not very many direct points to tell you where to go. So I'm trying to decide when and if I get everything set up and it works well. I'm trying to decide if I want to re-record everything, or if I just want to, try to pick up where I left off. So anyway, yeah, that's another decision I get to make. So anyway, I've been rambling on for almost 14 minutes now, so I will leave you with whatever video game is up now. I may have only played one this whole time. We'll see. But anyway, take care, folks, and hopefully I will have better news about my ability to get videos done for you guys. If I can't say soon, but in the foreseeable future.
It's
Later
plain
on.
to see. You're not cut out for this. This is the Guild of Dungeoneering, where Dungeoneers all come to die. One by one, they're disappearing. So now you should say your goodbyes. Bye-bye. Although this guild seems very grand, a Dungeoneer's life can sometimes be hard. Not always going as they might have planned. They mostly end up in this graveyard. Three cheers for your lucrative plundering, after all your aimless blundering. How you rode your luck without getting stuck. left me and your enemies wondering.